smile, you smile, and we smile. Hi guys, karibuni ndani ya tabasamu na Kichuna. This is your girl, Kichuna Chamwaka.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars. The dark gets lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. And the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
So guys, this week ndani ya tabasamu na Kichuna, I'll be hanging out with one good friend of mine. Hey, who said he's celeb, by the way? I think in all my friends, because marafiki zangu wengi ni celebrities, but this specific one, ni ule mwenye utatembea naye and you just feel like a fan yourself. As a friend unafeel ni fan. Kwa sababu mkitembea tu kidogo, madem ndio hao washaanza kupiga selfies na yeye. Guys are just screaming out his name. And I celebrate him as a friend because he's done a lot. And currently we watch him every day. Ikifika saa 1:30, karibu kila mtu ana tune in ndani ya Maria. I'm talking about Luwi. So I'll be hanging out with Brian Ogana ndani ya tabasamu na Kichuna. What don't you know about Brian Ogana? Personally, I call him B. So Luwi kidogo ni tricky for me because that's a character. So I call him B. What don't you know about B? He was once a presenter. He is now an actor. Na vile vile he's a fashion designer. Lakini sitaki kuongea mengi. I think this is the right time to introduce Luwi. And just to let you know guys, tupo ndani ya Royal Tulip Hotel hapa jijini Nairobi off Chaka Road. I wish you had carried the hairband.
Really?
Yeah. Go ahead, I'm Maria.
I can't.
I'm hanging out with Luwi. I can't call you Luwi. I struggle with that name. Hey guys, Brian Ogana ndani ya tabasamu na Kichuna. I call him B and also P. P is silent.
Si
I want to
Nyuki.
talk about
Si Nyuki.
Si B Nyuki, like Brian Ogana, like Brian B. But also call him P. There's a name that starts with the letter P. That's our name. Anyway, karibuni sana guys. So I'm having Brian Ogana ndani ya tabasamu na Kichuna. I'm serious by the way. Mimi ni Maria. Give me a line. Nataka kwa Maria leo. Hata mimi ni shine for once.
I can't.
You can whisper like what you did recently.
Recently.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing as hard trying to pull something on someone you've known like forever. It can't. As in, nimekuzoea. It can't.
Karibu sana ndani ya tabasamu.
Thank you.
Tupo ndani ya Royal Tulip. How was it? You actually arrived here earlier than myself.
Yes. And I thought, I mean, you're the one always time conscious.
I am. Sinajua tu kulikuwa na jam. Alafu unajua Range Rover ikianza kwa
Nairobi stories. Yes, we're used to.
But it's been a while guys. So let me see. Nimekwambia nilikutana lini na Brian Ogana, but let me see if he remembers. So which year did you meet?
2015.
You overheard.
When?
So we
It's
met
here.
2015. Where?
At Standard Group. Auditions. The presenter.
Did we talk?
You freaked out. Even
I
saying
saw you.
hi. Even saying hi was a problem.
How did you know I freaked
And I'm
out?
like, you can easily tell when you just look at someone. This person has freaked out. They can't even come and say hi. think I did good by breaking the ice and said hi.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
ulikuwa umeoverdress.
Why?
Because it's a competition. It's 2015. We didn't know anything about tight suits.
So I
Guys were coming in with baggy suits.
So I should have
You were
worn
in a tight suit, in a
Singenge ni ng'ombe,
lapel.
Yesu ni Bwana.
Umebeba gazeti. Honestly, guys, 2015.
But I'm a serious fella, so you know that. Yes, I'm a serious fella. Whenever you
And
hear,
you weren't talking to anybody.
why would I?
We were there discussing like high school kids. Constitution inasema nini? What's the breaking news? Brian umenyamaza na gazeti. I'm like, okay, dude.
Let me tell you one thing. This is a secret people you should know. Whenever you go for a job interview and what have you, just assess the situation, the environment, learn, pick 1, 2, 3 things, and then just keep it to yourself and just monitor closely. Just keep it to yourself.
Okay.
Say hi to people. Yeah.
So you spotted this girl in a white coat, in a green dress. I think you can remember hivyo.
Yes.
So why did you look at? You spotted me. Why were you looking at me? Because I noticed ulikuwa unashinda ukiniangalia baby.
Maybe I had my own intentions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe I had my own intention. But yeah, there was something about you. I was like, okay, there's something interesting about you and how you talked. Because you remember there was a time we were paired in groups.
Yeah.
Jamal was there, I think.
Yes, tulikuwa na Jamal Gaddafi.
Yes, Jamal
Yeah.
Gaddafi was there. And yeah, how you're talking to people and your diction in Swahili. Ooh, there's something. So I was like, there's something there.
Yeah. So from 2015, guys, the rest is history. We've been amazing friends. And one thing I know about Brian, food-wise, anapenda sana spaghetti. Aki, you made me cook for you a lot. Yo ni kizungu by the way. You made me cook for you a lot. Is that English?
Never. Never. Never.
Okay, give me the right English word. You made me cook.
You
for
made me cook for you.
Oh, that's it.
Yes.
We don't say a lot.
No.
Okay. Sawa.
Yes.
So from 2015, unfortunately, Brian, you didn't make it for the presenter. Weirdly, by the way, because we all thought utakuwa ndani ya presenter.
I
but-
freaked out.
Really? Did you?
Yes,
I
I
thought I
freaked out.
freaked out.
I freaked out. The most surprising, I remember Joe Girl
Yeah.
brought something out of the blues. I was supposed to report about, I don't know, something in Swahili. I freaked out. I even started laughing.
Wewe
And
na suti yako na kila
Yeah.
kitu ka freak out.
I freaked out. I never even, the funniest part is I never even asked for a second chance. I just laughed.
And walked out.
Walked out. And people were like, no, go back. You need to do this. I think it wasn't, I mean, that time wasn't meant for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also think kuna kitu moja watu wajui about you is that you've really tried to make it through to the media industry and it's not been easy. Unajua kuna watu wanakuona tu unasoma news ama umepata job ndani ya TV and they think okay, maybe because of your looks, because you've everything, you just get the chance. I think Brian is the right person to speak to you guys kwa sababu Brian has been knocking this door. Mpaka ikafika point and he was like, you know what, Frida, but I'm not doing this.
Yeah, sure.
So how
sure.
was it for you?
Let me tell you one thing. People don't know. People just assume if you have a nice voice, a pretty face, a handsome face, when you go knock on those doors, you'll get a job. Just like that. But that's not the case. It's a struggle. People don't know it's a struggle.
It
you
is.
know, I remember way back, I was in GBS, part-time, did a bit of editorial stuffs here and there, and came the digital migration thing.
Yeah.
So that was, the turning point of everything. And I was like, no, I think media is not for me. And
It
I
is
had to call
actually
quits.
for you. I just feel bad, but I don't know. For me, I
should do
feel
something.
one of these fine days, actually, you're not going to do anything. Say anytime you're God.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of these fine days, I won't be surprised kama utakuwa a news anchor. Because you're amazing, man. Your diction, your everything is amazing. So tuseme tu time you're God, bado haijafika.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me.
I don't think I will ever go back in a newsroom.
Why? Because
I think I did. No. It's not even about brokenness. This thing is a calling.
Yeah.
It's all about passion. If you're doing it because of money, you'll be frustrated. It's not about money. But I think I played my part, and it reached a point whereby you just leave room for new talent to come in and fill that shoe. I think I did my best during my time. Right now, I'm crazy about communication.
NPR.
Yes, that's my thing now.
Hey, talking about communication and PR. So Brian and I,
Yes.
in the journey of a beautiful friendship, we decide to come up with a company. Yenye ilikuwa inatupatia sleepless nights. I can't even remember the name. Ilikuwa inaitwaje?
Ident Consultancy. Ident
Enye
Consultancy.
hii town tumehustle.
Yes.
So hatulali mazee. Kwa hapo, ati sasa ofisi yetu itakuwa inakaa hivi, we'll be doing PR for guys, sijui media houses. Where that company, how it started, how it ended, sijui. But guys, just know we have a company, it's registered, but hakuna kitu inafanya hadi wa leo.
Me, I'm telling you, hustle is real. I'm telling you, hustle is real. People
Yeah.
don't know. You know, people see you in a suit and they are like, wow, I love what I'm seeing. I just need to have that lifestyle.
Hawajui
They
hata
don't
vile
know.
tulikuwa tuna ule fundi wetu.
Yes, they don't
Mpaka
know.
unaambia fundi, we shona hii suti. Mimi nikipata do,
Yes, I will come.
nitalipa. Pole pole tu, 700 leo 500, you know.
People don't know. People don't know. The struggle is real out there. People don't know this. It's so real. Ooh, but it's all about patience, God's timing, and perseverance. Just going for wherever you feel and wherever you love doing. That's it.
That's it. Okay. Brian Ogana, we knew you at GBS, ulikuwa unajulikana sana. And then kidogo kidogo Brian Ogana goes silent
Yes.
for like 2 years, 3 years?
3,
3 years.
3, 4.
3 to 4 years,
Yes.
you're very silent. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Nothing.
Weka si beshte ya Brian mclose.
Yes.
Clearly you couldn't access him. Mpaka I had a fight with him because it fikada point pia mimi singeza kuku access.
Yes.
Because we totally didn't know where you went. What happened? Why did you get lost?
I think that was one of my most trying moments in life. And what I believe is, every situation that happens in your life usually prepares you for something bigger. During that time, I was going through a turmoil, a psychological turmoil. And no one would have believed, Brian going through this. How?
Yeah.
Never. Because, for people, it was this perfect guy, flamboyant,
Always
out
in a
there,
suit.
always in suits. He cannot go through that. And during that process, I think I did not know who God was. Yeah. And whatever was happening to me made no sense. Because, people we shall say what? A scandal. Has caught up with Brian, yeah, and people did not want to hear my side of the story.
The story,
yeah?
true.
They just saw this story, they ran with it. No one even, came and told or asked, like, are you okay? What's actually happened? But it was one of my darkest periods of life, and I would not wish anyone to go through.
Cause maybe sijai kwambia hiki to Brian, but I remember meeting you in town, man. Ulikuwa lose kgs.
Yes.
Mbaka, that day, but I was very much frustrated. Because one, you didn't want to talk to me. Like, I'm your best friend. I'm here. I'm the girl who has always been there with you,
Yeah,
Brian.
sure.
Mbona ukutaka kuniongelesha?
I had not come to, they usually say there's that process whereby reality has checked in,
Yeah.
acceptance, and now you let go. I had not come to the acceptance phase.
Mazee niko tao, mi natembea, then una msee anakaa. I'm like, msee anakaa familia. And unaget ile point yani mpaka rafiki yako umemsahau vile anakaa. I'm like, I know this guy looks familiar. But amekonda.
Yeah.
Wase mnasemanga Saint P ni mkonda.
Mine
Ama
was worse.
njugushe.
Mine was
Umse alikuwa amekonda, and I don't know, that day I remember Brian Lilia. I went back home and cried and was just like, you know what, God, I think as friends we can't probably even help you.
Yeah, sure.
You just need God.
Yes. What I came to learn, in the African setup, a man is not supposed to cry.
To cry.
Yes, you're not supposed to show your weakness. If you show your weakness, you're portrayed as the weaker link.
Yeah.
And I came to realize one thing. Saying you're hurting inside does not make you a lesser man or a lesser person.
Yeah.
Reaching out for someone for help, it adds more. Because I had a lot inside me. It was eating me, chewing me. Because I was like, always, no, I'm a fixer. I'm gonna fix this.
Actually,
I
remember you calling
used to
yourself a
suckle.
fixer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to suckle, going around circles. Nothing is happening. And I'm like, what's this? What's really not happening? And the day I came to the realization, like, you know what? I'm wasting away. There was a time, my daughter, I talked with her, and you know, she just asked, Dad, are you okay?
Oh no.
You know? And you know, you're trying so hard to hide,
Yeah.
but kids will always be kids, and kids usually see.
And they can feel it.
They can feel it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, because you're Dad. If you're going through a problem, can I just take the problem so that I help you halfway? And that thing really
And that's a
touched me.
small kid.
Yes, that thing really touched me. And I think from that point, I just made a turnaround. I'm like, no, I need to be the bigger person here. I need to face whatever I'm facing. And that was my turning point.
Okay.
And I think from that point is when my journey now began, you know.
I'm
turning
sure
around.
watu wengi sahii wanauliza kwa nini nini ili happen? Kwa nini nini ili happen? Unajua mongelea story.
They
ya
usually
scandal.
say, whenever you go, they say what? The internet never forgets.
Yes, it
You
does.
can
So
just
waende kwa
go.
internet.
Yeah, that's for internet. You will see. Google, you will see my past, whatever transpired, whatever happened. Yes. But yeah, I think right now, I'm in a happy place. And, you know, the good thing is I accepted, you know, God to be part of my life. And every day is a journey. And I'm happy.
Nilikuwa na conversation na wewe tukiongelea kuhusu how social media is very funny.
Yes.
Because there's a time Brian Ogana was trashed. There's a time no one wanted to hear anything about you. But again, 3 to 4 years down the line, tunaona sasa Luwi, a new character, 100k followers, kidogo sijui 300k followers, from 0 followers to 300k followers. So what happened? Ulifikaje Maria? Unajua, I know the story, but they don't know the story. Maybe you can tell them. From nobody, I would say, wando wanasemanga grace to grace, zile Nigerian movies.
Yes. I mean, God works in very mysterious ways. Yeah. After whatever happened, I got a job, a very
Good job.
lucrative job.
Yeah.
I'm so privileged, Yanni. You know, I usually tell people this story.
Tujenge basi na director baby.
I know, right? But you know, right now I sit with my peers.
Yeah.
And they continuously ask me, how did you land this job? I even have no idea.
good.
I can't even explain it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I got a job as a communication officer. I will not mention where.
Where?
But yes, and then 3 years, a call comes like, you know what? You have been in this industry, the acting space. Why don't you come and try something out? I'm like, I don't want to go back there. Because I would lie to you. I tried to remember where acting was.
You can tell them, ulikuwa na act set book.
I've done set books.
Yeah.
I've done shows whereby producers just decide not to pay you. Until now, kuna ma producers flani, they owe me money. My producers, wenye mkona pesa yangu, I'm coming for you.
Ushakuwa Sonko. I am his manager, guys. You can just
Yeah,
bring
by
the
way,
money
by the
to
way,
me.
by the way. But then she is my manager.
No. Let's not talk about it now.
Story for another day.
Sorry for another day.
So yeah, it has been crazy. So I look back and I'm like, do I really want to go back there?
But I always told you as a friend, Brian, you're gonna be an amazing actor. Nilikuwatch Oshwal, ilikuwa inaitwa Oshwal ile place Parkland.
Yes.
Ulikuwa na act, oh, it's Oshwal. Okay, ulikuwa na act hadi na Wahindi.
Yes.
Unajua?
I did what? It was a play.
It was a
Aladdin.
beautiful
Yes,
play.
Aladdin. Yes.
You were meant to be an actor. I still feel you'll be a news anchor. I don't know.
Okay, never say never. You don't know
Yeah.
what God has prepared
So
for you.
sasa
but
job
yeah.
ndio hii ya Maria umepiga
Yes.
simu.
Simu imekuja, come and try something out. So I go. And shockingly, what people don't know, me and my brother Victor, that is Ronald Duby,
Yeah.
we've known each other
From way back.
Oh, way back, just like you.
Yeah.
Way back. So I walk to the audition room, I see Ronald, and I'm like, you're here. I'm like, okay. So let's do this. Now, the funny thing is, we are grouped. Me, Ronald, and then our mother, Victoria.
Oh,
that is
Victoria,
Shayna.
yeah.
Yes, we are grouped, and we look like an exact family. Yani, we complement each other.
Because when a Ronald, mnafanana.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So we look like this is a family. So it's just now the dad who we don't know. And now like you guys look like a family. And you're like, okay, now the only part remaining is how can you deliver lines? So yeah, I'm giving lines, Victor and my mom, we're giving lines. And we do. And the same day at night, we receive a call, you've been picked. So I'm like, okay. So in my mind, you know the funny thing, let me tell you one thing. People don't know. We do almost crazy auditions, numerous pilots.
Yes.
They are never picked.
Yes.
So in my mind, I'm like, this is just another
Nile
pilot.
kawaida,
This is just
tumezoea
another pilot.
auditions, yeah.
We are picked. I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm not even excited about it. I'm like, it's just another pilot. That's it. So yeah, we stay like 2 months and then we start rolling out. Now, the day we are told this thing is actually serious, and I'm like, by the way, this thing is serious. It's when now the intro of the program is being, hyped about. I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus, this thing is serious. Now that's when it hits me. Until today, I won't lie to you. Until today, I've never really accepted. Because sometimes I meet my lovely fans and they're like, Luwi! Oh, hey, hi.
Tusiende mbali, umesahau tukiwa Sarit Center.
I know.
Aki that day, but acha nikwambie kitu ka God asheni humble, and ni humble hiyo day. Mimi nimezoea kusimamisha na watu utao wasaki take selfies. But that day I'm with this guy, nani it was around 6, yeah? 6 hapo ikiendelea 7, si tunatembea. We are from a serious meeting. Now it's time for us to catch up. The next thing tunasikia ni Luwi. So I'm left at a place where sijui ni wa join.
Yes.
Sijui.
You're confused.
And then there's like a chick alikuwa nakuhaga alafu ananiangalia zile za wewe niko na ka familia. But again they don't want to know.
Yeah.
Freedom waka ni news tu unajua.
I'm
But
telling
that
you
day
the
was
name.
humbled.
The name is big. Maria as a whole is just big.
It
You know,
is.
it's one of those things you do and you don't know the impact. The day, still on social media, the day someone told me, you know what? I lost my husband. It's been 8.
Oh, I remember that woman.
It's been 8 years. I've lost my husband. But the day I saw you with Maria, love rekindled again.
She was now.
She started now. Like, she felt now, I can now move on and get myself into a relationship. That was the day I was like, this thing is big and it's very impactful.
Tell us about Maria, the girl who makes every crush of yours jealous.
What's about Maria? What do you want to know?
Okay, fine. You guys are acting. Tunaelewa sana pale mna act. Tumepelekea maua hadi hairband. Okay, lakini hiyo line ya hairband. Umempelekea hadi hairband. But guys, Luwi, Brian, ni nini inaendelea kati yenu na Maria behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes.
Even me as your very good friend, I think at this rate I'm also confused.
For real?
I am.
So it tells you that
Do you
the
post
chemistry
me
is real.
unanipost vile unapost? Ulinipost
I
tu
do post
moja.
you. I do post
Just
you.
one.
Still I post
Settle
you.
over basi unipost.
Fine, I will do that.
So you and Maria, I know the pressure is real, but jibu tu watu, are you guys dating?
What I can say is Maria and I are very close colleagues. Yeah? And the reason being is, such scenes need for you guys to gel like no one's business. And, if you two cannot believe one another, then definitely the bigger audience will not believe it.
Yeah, because I remember the same pressure ilikuwa na mimi nikiwa radio na St. P.
Oh, sure.
We had to gel. We were so close. We used to post photos. So ilifika point wasa wakaanza kujitolea. Mimi ndo natoa crate ya soda. Mimi ndo nitakuwa MC kwa harusi. And that pressure is real actually.
It is.
And it affects now the people you meet. Maybe your life partners. Because I can imagine if Maria has a boyfriend or an aspiring woman over here, how do they feel?
I tell you, this is the funny part. Our fan base literally take this thing serious.
They do.
They take it seriously.
Nikiwa Sarit Center wasa walikuwa wanasema, like you see Maria.
Yes, they take it seriously. They don't know, after the set, we also have a life.
have a
to
life,
live. Yes,
yeah.
they don't know that, but they take it seriously. But we appreciate. But Nikki Pindi.
And maybe next time utakuwa kwa kipindi ingine na msichana maybe anaitwa Zawadi or something.
Yes.
Okay. So you and Maria are not dating. Off camera, it's kila mtu life yake, life yake.
You need to share photos of Frida before, after, and now. You see the transition.
What do you mean? So still pretty.
Pretty, yes, but you need to see Frida before. That was before Ibru.
Guy,
Ibru
it was
TV, right?
before.
Before Ibru, yes. I have them.
Kwani what has changed?
A lot has changed.
What?
Say you're more... Yes, a lot has changed.
Na vile nilikuwa najisikia hot cake.
Ulikuwa hot cake.
So basi nini may change apart from putting on weight?
A lot. No. Back then your weight was comme ci, comme ça. So yeah, a lot has changed.
Well, let's see the memories we've had. Kupanda kwa matatu. Sijui mbona ilikuwa inatu excite by the way.
Matatu, cooking.
We've cooked a lot. Wow, we've cooked a lot. And this guy can cook. Actually, remember there's a day nilikwambia sasa nimekupikia sana, sasa ni wewe upike. Yeah, you cooked meat?
Yes, with what? Pasta or what?
Ulipika something. Ulipika sijui ugali na nyama? No, you did pasta.
Yeah. But I mean, the memories are so many.
There's so many. So this is gonna sound weird to my fans out there that at some point in life marafiki zangu nipata hospitali. But I remember there's this time nilikuwa Coptic Hospital. Nilikuwa na ulcers mbaya sana. Usiku, someone shows up in a suit. Sikuelewi by the brand. Nani uvaa suit usiku?
Let me tell you, people assume I sleep in a suit.
No, honestly, yeah. Probably.
People assume. But hii mambo ya suit ilianza kitambo. But yeah.
From when you're young, I remember
it
your
started way
picture.
back.
But why would you come to Coptic Hospital? Saa 6 ya usiku kwa umevaa suti.
I don't know. There's something about a suit. If I don't do a suit, I can break it down. But occasionally, you'll always see me. I've broken. Maybe if I don't have a tie, I have a blazer on.
Yeah.
Yes, occasionally. It's now that I'm starting to conform in t-shirts, hoodies, and what have you. Yes, but I've always been that suit guy.
Unataka kuambia tu kuhusu Coptic?
Yes,
Was I
Coptic. So now I get a text. Are you Brian Ogana? Do you know a person by the name Frida? So whenever you get such a text, a lot of things go in your head.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me just call. So I call. I'm like, yeah, if you're Brian Ogana, just know we have a patient by the name Frida Mwaka. Where? Coptic. Yeah. I think I've never freaked out in my life.
Kayode?
That day I freaked out. Eish.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
At 12. Do you know at 12 some of the things that happen? 12 midnight is no joke. So whenever you get such, a lot of things, I'm like, okay, is she dying? So you can't.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
But that tells you you're actually very special. Mbona kwa marafiki zangu wote nipatie daktari namba yako? And also that time we had fought.
Yes.
Okay, we are giving guys too much information.
Too much detail.
But anyway, so Brian amekuja nikiwa hospitali, and also there's one thing that I did in Brian's life that was very crazy. So one day I just wake up and tell him, you know what? And to know your people.
So yeah. It caught me by surprise. I was like, okay, all right. So yeah, she met my mom.
Yeah, actually went.
And my mom actually liked you.
She did.
She keeps on asking, ule msichana Frida.
Alikuwa ameona potential wife.
For real.
Okay, this is one thing about me, guys. Kwa marafiki zangu, mi sipendi urafiki wa, and especially kama nimekupenda na nimekuleta karibu sana katika maisha yangu. Sipendi urafiki wa tujuane Nairobi, hata labda sijui kwako. Yes. Mi nataka nimjue mpaka bibi yako, yani shosho. Guka, twende mpaka ushago, nikatembee kwenu. Kwa sababu for me, I don't know, I'm very intentional when it comes to friendship. And that's why I keep a very small circle.
Yes.
and I invest a lot in my friends. So I think for me that day ilikuwa imefika time where now I really needed to know Brian more, and knowing him more sikumjua tu Brian wa suti, Brian wa blazers, Brian anapenda kula spaghetti, and to know his people. So I just told him, okay, and see you mom. We shopped, met your sister, your brothers. So yeah, and I kept going to his home.
Yeah. But
visit them.
It reminds me, when you've brought that topic, it has reminded me, like, who are your friends? Who are your actual friends? Because, most of the time you've known someone for a week and you say, this is my friend. It goes beyond that.
Yeah.
A friend is someone you can always confide to, someone who will always be there. Simu ya saa sita atakuja.
Nilijua atakuwa hapo.
So yes, your friends are the people who will determine the kind of person you will be.
And let me tell you, also you need to allow your friends you also need to fight.
Yes.
Because kama kuna rafiki tumepigana, na si physically, it's Brian.
Oh, sure.
And I remember your time nilipokuwa mgonjwa, Coptic Hospital, tulikuwa tumekosana actually. And for us, we address issues. If he doesn't like something about me or something I'm doing that is not right, he tells me. And also need to tell him, hapa Brian, mazee bro, hapo umechoma. Hapa hii ni ufala, So that's friendship. And I think I really celebrate you. The day I saw you on Maria, mazee nilipiga nduru. Nililia. I think I called my mom. I called everybody in our circle. And I was like, guys, Brian ako kwa Maria. Because I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
There are people who call each other friends and literally they're not happy for each other. It's like the day you saw me on KTN. How was it?
I called even mom. Ulikuwa unamuuliza sana. Umemwona? Kwambia nimemwona wapi? Kwambia enda KTN News utamuona. Kwa hapo. And then yes, ndio nimemwona. Lakini mbona huku follow the same line? Kwambia wewe acha niwe.
Bele mom nikai utaka bado kuje kwa hiyo nini?
Yes.
So let's talk about your fashion industry.
Fashion.
What inspired that? Ama ni vile umekuwa ukivaa masuti?
My mom.
Really?
Oh, my mom. That woman can dress. You see how Orierogo usually does the thing?
Yeah.
That's my mom for you. That's my mom.
Wow.
So she's the one who inspired me in everything. Because when I go back, even in my photo albums, I go back and I'm like, I've always been on suits, bow ties. So it's courtesy of you. So yeah, my mom inspired that element in me. And for me, I never believed so much in fashion. I believe in style. Because at one point, fashion comes, goes, and style will always be relevant. Yeah. So for me, it's all about getting that one unique thing, running with it in a way that if anyone else tries to copy it, it will backfire on them miserably.
So you say people who copy you backfire?
Try. Let's say to at a pull, whatever I pull. I'm serious.
Okay.
That's
guys,
how confident I am.
We need to do something. So,
yes.
Nishaipeleka Brian, he was nominated as a best dressed media personality. But that will dress up. And I time hatukuwa.
I have that photo as well.
I went away.
I have that photo as well.
Hatukuwa na kakitu. Nakumbuka tulienda kwa fundi tunaanza kumbeg. Aki sasa si utushone tutakulipa tu.
Yes.
But tulingara. Because I remember red carpet ilifika hivi. It's time now for Brian and Frida. Hey! Bloggers na wao wakaanza kuandika Brian Ogana is dating Frida Mwaka. But that aside, kuna kitu kwa fashion ya Brian, it amazes me, it makes me laugh. Umevaa ile chuma.
Oh, today no. Today no.
Brand new virgin.
And it's Sichuma.
No, what is that?
What's your problem?
I don't get
Sichuma.
that name.
Okay, this is the thing, guys. In a shirt.
Okay.
A shirt.
How's
No, I haven't. A shirt, there is a certain length. If you have put on, a long sleeve shirt, a shirt is not supposed to pass this bone.
Oh.
It's supposed to be aligned there. So if by any chance you have a shirt that, has gone beyond this bone, there are certain armbands, anazita chuma. So those armbands are the ones that hold your shirt so that your shirt may be aligned with this particular boat. That's the purpose of it.
I said that day I laughed.
Yeah. Nimevachuma.
It's the day you're coming to cook for me. Umetoa blazer hivi. Niko,
Machuma.
Mom ako na chuma. No, we need to wind up this show.
I know. Our stories are so many.
And so scattered. They are all of us. So I don't know. But anyway, so Brian, let's talk about us. Because ndani ya Tabasamu na Kichuna, I'm actually introducing my friends to the world. So maybe you can share vitu kidogo ambazo nimekuinspire nazo as a friend. Yeah.
All right.
Na kama hakuna pia ni sawa.
Ni mingi. I'll just pick. So Frida for you is this girl who never takes no for an answer. Yeah. She's a fighter. I think in my life I've never seen a fighter like you.
Oh.
And I don't want to get mushy.
No, yeah, it's okay. Just go. You can
But
feel free.
at some point behind the scenes, you inspire me a lot. Because you kept on fighting. Yeah? Because after the presenter, the rejections, you kept on pushing. Me, I'd given up with media, and I did, and I ceremoniously took a bow and left. But you kept on pushing.
Yeah.
So that's one thing about her. She's a fighter. She never takes no for an answer, and she's one of the she's a friend you can always count on, and that's the beauty of it. A friend who is always there for you. Yeah, that's a beauty. Ujinga ni nyingi. Ujinga ni nyingi. Ujinga ni nyingi. You want me to spill beans?
Yes.
Ujinga ni nyingi. Frida can randomly, in the middle of nowhere, asimame tu, pull a stunt, and everything will just come to a standstill.
What do you mean? I'm
Like
not
the
dramatic.
day.
Like which day?
We were where? Was it Kenya Cinema?
Yeah. When ndo watu walileta ufala kwa bridge? Unakumbuka? Which day? What happened? Because I remember one scenario which you pulled a stand on me.
It was more like, sasa unajifanya presenter wa GBS, hautatuongelesha. I'm like, what the hell?
But I don't know why I have crazy friends. Brian Ogana tunaenda Kenya Cinema to watch movie. Theater. Was it a
Theater,
play?
National Theater, yes.
Tuko kwa ile bridge ya UN.
Yes.
And you go down on one knee. And you're like, will you marry me? I'm like, what the hell? There were so many people. Okay, those are the kind of friends I have, guys. They just do crazy stuff. Kulikuwa na wase wengi kwa njia, and I think guys were just looking at us ile sana, like, are these two people a couple or something? And Brian literally goes down on one knee. He's like, ulikuwa umeshikilia nini? Was it a flower? He's like, will you marry me? And I'm like, really?
But the good thing about being near friends who you just be yourself.
Yeah.
You're not worried about what someone else will think of you because your energies are in sync and you guys know each other.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of having legitimate friends in your life, in your circle. Yeah. And the fewer you have, the better.
The better. Alright guys, kuna vitu mingi tunaweza ongea ndani ya Tabasamu na Kichuna, but clearly, like I said, tupo ndani ya Royal Tulip Hotel, and I think we need to eat, so we might be going down to see what the chef has prepared. But tumeongea vitu mingi, guys. It's so exciting to have Brian, seeing him from being a presenter ndani ya GBS, alafu pale akingangana tuna hustles za maisha, akijaribu kuwa motivational speaker.
Kijaribu, I am. I became a motivational speaker by default and I ran with it.
Alafu say yupo ndani ya Maria. I don't know if I should say this, but you're the new ambassador for Pesify.
Yes. The new ambassador of Pesify and the communication strategist for them. Ni God.
Wow.
Ni God.
Sakati yangu ni ngapi? Bro, mimi nimekutoa mbali.
Si tutaonana tu kwa ile tent ya blue hapo chini.
So, tukiwind up, what can you say? Unaweza advise watu nini? Sijui kama ni advise, but what can you just say? Kwa sababu umepitia vitu mingi, bro.
Oh, sure. So basically what I can tell you guys is if you have a dream, go for it. That passion, that drive force that, drives you. Go for it. Let no one or anything put you down. And again, know one thing, depression is real. Okay, depression is real, but the good thing about it is just talk about it. It does not make you any less of a person if you talk about it, share, and let people in. Talk about it more, because I've been there. I know what it can do. So talk about it and heal out of it. I usually live by one thing. When you pray as if you're going to die the next minute. And when you plan as if you'll never see tomorrow. So it's a wrap from me, from her. Subscribe. I mean, she's an amazing soul. Subscribe.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to my amazing show. Let's see next week. Nani atakuwa na mimi ndani ya Tabasamu na Kichuna. Bye.